story of the day, you know, for sure is Courtney Conlogue has done significant damage. She has done significant damage to her ankle, taking our sessions pulling out here in round 4.
The injury happened when I was in a training session surfing a spot called Cylinders in Victoria, Australia. I internally rotated it and ended up getting an acute high ankle sprain. Starting physical therapy right after the injury, right when I got off the plane that afternoon, I had a meeting with Mark, who's been really influential with how my physical therapy's been going, and he's really taught me a lot. You know, when I first went to him, I couldn't even walk.
And in that FHL, the here,
yeah,
and then here.
Okay.
Like your ankle always responds really well to that.
Okay. So with the injury I sustained, I ended up missing 3 ASP World Tour events, 1 in Brazil, 1 in Fiji, and 1 at the US Open. I think what's really affected me with missing these 3 events is my love for putting that jersey on and competing, and the adrenaline rush and the race to get the world title, and realizing that I was out of that race. Extreme athletics is definitely, it's where I train. It's where I work up crazy sweat, and that's where I lift the weights, I get aggro, I let out all that adrenaline, and my trainer, he incorporates a lot of stuff that really helps me improve my surfing. And with all the stuff that I've learned at my physical therapy, I've adjusted my workout to make me a better athlete. And at Extreme Athletics, it's really where I get things done, I improve, and I grow as well. With this injury, I couldn't even go in the water. For 10 weeks, I was keeping count of every single day. So with being out of the water, I need to stay in the water. I need somehow for my gills to, you know, I'm a fish. So my way of doing that, I got into prone paddling, and my friend Cannon and I, we've been doing that. He's been pushing me 6-8 miles, and it was wonderful. And you know, those times when I was actually able to go by myself, I thought were probably the most special, because it was just me, the ocean, and the water, and just kind of taking it down to the super duper basic of surfing. I decided versus taking this injury as a burden, I took it as an opportunity to grow as an individual and as an athlete. And with that, I pulled myself back and thought of what maybe I had forgotten down the track, you know. What have I been ignoring a little bit that makes me who I am? So I've been getting involved in my art a lot more. Went to the Huntington Library, which was absolutely phenomenal. I had never been, and it's in my backyard, it's in Pasadena. I was like, I gotta go. I love art, I love gardens. It's the perfect place for me to explore and just be. Yeah, my biggest fear when that moment comes up would probably be, you know, there's always one moment that turns the heat, and to not make that right decision, I'd say. But when that moment comes, hopefully with all this time, I make that right decision and I've been changed.